I think one things I want to pick up on what you said is about how when you're younger, you kind of are open to things. But at the same time, I feel like as I've got older, I feel more courageous to be open to things as well. But I think that is because I'm finally comfortable in my skin. But the outside world says that you shouldn't be comfortable in your skin. So I think you have to really have that kind of internal conversation with yourself to say, well, actually, it's okay.
Absolutely, Donna, and a continuous conversation with yourself. It can't happen once in every decade. Oh, I'm going to have this conversation in my 20s. I'll have it when I'm 30, 40, 50 plus, right? It's an internal dialogue with yourself. And all the spiritual masters or whoever, you know, talks about improving oneself. Yes, it's about improving appearance, but they also talk about improving our spiritual knowledge. It's not a religious thing, it's a spiritual knowledge. And where will that come from if you have none of it for yourself? So you've got to constantly not listen to the noise outside. Some of it, if you're not listening to yourself, you're going to have to dig and make yourself listen, because you're the biggest expert on yourself. How you feel, can somebody tell you how you're supposed to feel? You might be putting on a big old facade. Oh God, I can't show this. I'm a bit scared. Oh, I must impress her or him or this or that. But you know how you feel. You can't lie to yourself. You've got to look in that mirror and you've got to be able to stare at that person, that spirit in the mirror, to be truthful with that person in that mirror, because that is all and who we are. And then you can present that to somebody else external to yourself. And that does require courage, self-love, self-knowledge, being able to forgive yourself, all the things you would do for your best friend.
That's
find
exactly.
it in yourself. Yeah, find it in yourself to do that for yourself. You'd find all the time in the world for your best friend. You'll drop it when you realize, oh my God, she needs me right now. But pretend you are your best friend. At this moment, I can't be doing that right now because I need to do this. Do that for yourself. Do that.
I know. I think we need to learn that so much more. And I think that when it sounds cliche and corny, but I honestly believe when we start loving ourselves from the inside, we exude that. And that is why I think people say about you having a youthful spirit is that lovely. You exude that. You've worked on shoots, like hundreds of shoots. I've worked on a few shoots in my time, well, quite a few, and you can meet the most beautiful model, but if they haven't got it going on in the inside, they're not beautiful anymore. You know, someone can walk into a room and either not have confidence or be ugly inside.
It's not that, you know, where they ask us, I'm sure you've been asked that too. They go, oh, are they all gorgeous? Are they all beautiful, these models? And I say to them, well, they're all tall. And yes, they are beautiful by some definite, you know, it doesn't matter what colouring they are. They're tall, they look that. And I said, but I'll always remember the one that made me laugh. Or the one that was an absolute bitch. There's been few of those, not many, thank God. But we won't name any names. No, they're human. So you will, if you worked in a bank and you had a list of people coming to see you, you would also remember the one that was particularly kind, the one that was funny, the one that was energetic, the one that asked about you, not just herself, the one that told funny stories or you made a connection with. And then there's some that were just stunning. But you don't remember her because there was no connection. She didn't ask about you. She didn't look at that. She didn't work with the rest of the team. It's all about, oh, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. That isn't how human beings connect. So it doesn't matter how gorgeous they are outwardly. You have to cultivate the inner side as well. And then you can change in size. You can change when your health is not so good. But people look in your eyes and they can still see that spark. Why do we see someone, well, you know, and you just think, oh my God, they look lovely.
Yeah.
You're safe with them. You feel close to them. want to be like them. Those are the things, not just how they look, because even they're not going to look like that 10 years later, are they? Exactly like that. Because there is an aging process out there. Nature has it, we have it.
Yeah, this is a conversation that is really becoming more popular, kind of, now.
Good. I'm glad it's popular. I'm glad it's not taboo, because the more we chat about it, it's like everything else. Like, look, Donna, a few years ago, did anyone talk about menopause? No. It was still quite, especially in our circle, on photo shoots and fashion and beauty. No, but thank God, after the pandemic or whatever, more and more now, people talk about it. There are things, adverts, products around. It'll be like that. So if that's how chat about the aging process, to not call it de-aging, to not call it anti-aging, not pro-aging, whatever the bloody title is, as long as we're talking about it, it means it will demystify this thing. And especially for women to be put on that pedestal that if you don't look good for your age, or you will have to maintain this other pressure your entire life to be accepted by whatever society, by advertising rules, even social media now, you know, like people say things, do things. It's just another, as long as we're having a dialogue and we can chat about it, if it's popular, good. It means there's more people. It's getting wider. We can chat about it.